Well, we're back in New York. We're at my home shop, which isn't much of a shop, just a 2-car garage, but we're working on the OG Turbo Ranger. For some of you that know, we had some issues with oil on D-cell, on down track, and we had to get it fixed. We had to get it looked at. We thought we were going to go bigger turbo. We thought we were going to go bigger motor, but we fixed this turbo, and we're not going bigger motor. And by we fixed it, Boost Labs in Florida fixed it. So shout out to Kevin Smith for hooking us up with their name to get this sent out. This is an older Gen 1 precision turbo that they don't even make parts for. But thankfully, it's a G55 center, and they were able to replace the shaft in it. And I'll show you pictures of what the shaft looked like, the turbo's shaft. And yeah, so here we are. We're gonna put this turbo on. We're gonna get it ready because we got some races coming up. We're gonna try to squeak a little more power out of this. Now that we're gonna plug this hole right here, you guys can't see it, but I'll zoom in here. We're gonna plug this hole. That's a back pressure sensor. We're gonna plug it, or we'll actually put a back pressure sensor in it. But we might be able to make more power. We're gonna try to race the 530 class with a 3,500 pound truck with a little 5.3. So hopefully that pans out for us. The nitrous truck, as you guys see in the last video, nitrous truck went A to B. Colin had a little issues here and there. As a new driver, it's expected. But I'm happy with the performance of that truck so far. It didn't quite go as fast as we wanted it to first time out, but cold track, first time out, new driver, so it is what it is. Coming up in February, we are going to the Icebreaker race, and that will be at Maple Grove again. So shout out to Kyle for getting that front side and back side looking like Saturday will be the back side, Sunday will be the front side, which is not what we're interested in because this is a front side truck, and the other one, whoa, broke the chair, and the other one has only raced at the front side so far. But I did set the other truck up to be a no prep truck. Our weights are very good for no prep, and unfortunately Colin won't be around for the February race, so we'll have a guest driver. And I'm not going to tell you who the guest driver is yet, but I'm not driving it. I'll be driving this one. So the nitrous truck will be on the back side and on the front side with another new driver. And we'll see if we can get that thing to work pretty good. We're going to make the progressor work. Yeah. So a lot going on. I say a lot going on. There's really not anything going on. I'm sitting at home. It's 50 degrees outside. And I got bored, a little under the weather. And I want to put turbo back in so this thing can be ready to go in a month and a half. So, yeah, stay tuned as I take the hot side off. Because I might change that. I haven't decided yet. All right, well, here's one thing I want to fix on this truck now that we've had a couple seasons on it. Things have moved around and stuff. But I really got a yarn on this to get this in there, and it's a pain in the butt. And I actually just broke the T-bolt for it. But I also noticed that we might have, well, we didn't might. We had an exhaust leak right there, which is a hot side leak. So I'd like to fix that up. But I want to get this to fit better. I know when me and Connor did this originally, it was our first real turbo kit, if you will. So I want to change everything around. I want to make everything fit better because I'm just not happy with how things have flexed and moved and stuff. Our slip joint kept slipping out here. So we had to weld it at the Valley last year, which is where I went to PB after we fixed that boost leak. But yeah, that we're going to change. I'll probably put interlocking flex coupler in there instead of having the slip joint because I didn't like how that worked. It moved around a lot, so I wasn't super thrilled with it. And on this side, we're going to get rid of that slip joint because I wasn't super happy with how that one is either. So I may have installed them backwards. I don't really know, but we're going to change them. We're going to change the hot side. I got a new piece coming for the exducer side or the inlet side of the turbo because I want to try to turn it, but you'll see. All right, I got the wastegate dumps off, which are pretty long and pretty heavy. I know they're stainless. This probably weighs 2 pounds. This probably weighs, I don't know, 2.5, 3 pounds. But what I'm planning on doing is I think I'm just going to dump them straight down, depending on where I put them. That way there's not a long exhaust. I know now I'm going to have 2 more giant holes in this side. I got 3 in that side. I might order a set of fenders for it and paint the fenders, paint the bumper, because then everybody keeps complaining about it. But yeah, we're going to keep ripping and tearing. We're going to get the rest of this hot side off and see how that, I'll take that clamp off and we'll see how that lines up over there with everything loose. All right, let's pop this clamp off if we can. Yeah, like this one always fit up nice for the most part. Pop this off. Yeah, this one fits nice or this one fits nice. One of the two. It's just weird. I'll see if I can hold this up here. But yeah, if I make that one fit tight, look how far off that one is. Crazy. And then if I make that one fit tight, well, you guys are already seeing how far that is, but we're going to get this out of here, maybe, in one piece, maybe, kind of, sort of. I got it. All right, I got that out of there. That was a pain in the butt, but got the hot side out, got all the dumps off. Obviously, the turbo's already been off, but my plan is to shorten this a bunch and make it a little bit lighter because this probably weighs, I don't know, a good 20 pounds, 25 pounds. So I'm gonna throw the turbo up there, and I want this to come in from the bottom. So basically, just picture this turn this way, and then it just dumped into this tube. And then I'll be able to move the wastegate on this one. And then this one will come down and jump into the bottom too. That wastegate might be okay. So I might be able to reuse some of this stuff. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to throw the turbo on there and just see how it sits with it changed. So stay tuned for that. Bolt started in the bottom of this thing, so tighten it up. I do have new O-ring to put on this Maven mount. I just not put it on yet because I know I gotta take this turbo on and off a couple times. But yeah. Oh, this one started. Alright, that one's good.
Oh, maybe I put washers on there for a reason. Alright, so I gotta get washers for that. Gotta turn this back up, because that's where that goes. For the most part.
Okay, we're back. I just ran to the hardware store. They didn't have bolts that I wanted, but they did have some flat washers and lock washers, so I grabbed those. Added one flat, one lock. Put that in there. Got a little. I'm going to put some Loctite on those, some red high temp Loctite. Make sure they don't rock. But I'm gonna throw those in quick and see if we got that thing tightened down. All right, bolts are all tightened down. Good to go. Snugged up. I got this loose so I can make sure I put it back in the right location when I put the charge pipe in. Or the cold side, I should say. Oh, yeah, charge pipe. My plan was, now that I'm looking at it, I was going to come right off of here. Where'd my piece go? Where'd my piece go? I was going to try and make it super simple, but I unfortunately can't. I wanted to come, I'll just stick that there for all intents and purposes. If it can stay there. Which it won't. Oh, there we go. So that's what I wanted to do. Basically just come out of here and go whoop right into there. Make a merge, split merge. Then that one go right into there. Problem is the charge pipe. If I set that charge pipe back up in there, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that. Set that charge pipe in there where she was. Push that down a little bit so she lines back up. All right, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to go from there to there without interfering with the charge pipe. So maybe reinventing the wheel isn't exactly what we're gonna do. But I'll figure something out. I might go straight down. Let's see what straight down looks like. This is where it was. It was right there. That might work. That might work right there. That'll be easy. I can get this side to work. That's just a couple bends. Go right into there. This is the only side that I'm questioning. That'll fit there. It clears for the most part. My question is being able to get into it from there. I might have to make a little loop here to get into the bottom of this. I guess I could just go right with a 90 right there. Just a 90 straight up without this piece. That might be dialed. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I gotta bring home a couple 90s and stuff so I can start mocking it up and see what it looks like. But the turbo's back on, nice and tight. Yeah. So that's where we're at with the turbo kit. I gotta bring some stuff home and mock that up. But that's gonna wrap up this portion of it. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Daddy?
I'm working on the race car.
Why?
Cause. All right, me and the boy are out here tinkering with this. We got some parts ordered up. Excuse me, can I get by? We got some parts ordered up for the hot side. And
Stay over here.
that piece right there, yeah. So I gotta get that all welded together. Basically what I did is I took the old merge that was 3 to 3.5 to fit the...
These are the engines.
That's for the engine? Okay. So anyways, I took the 3.5 to 3-inch merge here, cut that off, cut the old part off. I ordered a cast stainless 2-to-1 merge from Vibrant.
Can I see?
You can see. See? Look at the video. So anyways, I ordered the merge, which is 45 on each side. So I'm going to 45 and then 90, which will get us rolled back up this way to meet that side of the header. And then this side will just come down
and go right into that side. So I got to get that welded up. Once that's here, I will start mocking up the pieces. No, this is a turbo. Can you say turbo?
Yeah.
Say turbo.
No.
So anyways, once I get all those pieces back here, I will start mocking stuff up, tacking stuff together, weld it up. So I haven't decided if I'm going to weld everything together or if I'm just going to tack everything. I really want to do it myself. I'll bring the welder home.
Dad,
I don't.
it's a motorcycle.
Yeah, this is my motorcycle. I don't have 220 out here in the garage. However, I do have a generator, so I can plug the welder into the generator, and I can use the TIG welder and weld it all together. Like I said, it's a hot side, so it's not that crucial in my opinion. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'll get all that knocked out. I mean, I mocked up the other one and basically fit it all before, so that's probably why it fit so crappy. But if I did the other one, I can do this one. So I just didn't do the welding. And I'd really like to be able to say I did all the welding on this. Minus the, I don't know where I did it, but minus the tailpipe. Because that Connor did, which looks
Daddy, is that Mommy's car?
killer. Yes, that's Mommy's car.
How did Mommy leave?
How'd she leave? Her friend picked her up.
What?
She got picked up. Mom went and got her nails done.
Who picked her up?
My hands look like this, so Mommy's hands can look like hers. See?
Like mine?
Yeah, like yours. So yeah, that will conclude this video. I know, long, boring, drawn out, not that exciting, but it's an update for what's going on. Next video will just be a short section of me mocking up the hot side on this thing and getting this thing back fired up so we can head to Maple Grove in Pennsylvania and Damon can race the nitrous truck. Yeah, you heard that. Damon's racing the nitrous truck. He's all gung-ho. He don't care any about the turbo truck. He's just excited about the nitrous truck. So he'll probably blow this one up on the line. And the nitrous truck will just go A to B all day. So we'll see there. But that's it. Make sure you head over to FBK Racing, YouTube, and check out some of our other videos. We're uploading shorts. I'm trying to keep on top of the social media thing. Head over to fatboyscustoms.com. Check out our website where we have the shop's parts there. Fabrication parts, merch. Make sure you grab the merch. Merch sales is basically what keeps us going, minus our own pockets. But yeah, stay tuned.